Everyone's talking about whether Austin's housing market is crashing, stabilizing, or heating back up, but hardly anyone's showing you what the actual numbers say. And here's the part that might surprise you. If you're waiting for prices to drop before you sell or before you buy, you might already be too late. In this video, I'm breaking down real 2025 data, what it means for 2026, and how to position yourself to win no matter what happens next. And trust me, there's more going on behind the scenes than what you think. Over the past year, I've had clients ask me the same three questions over and over. Is Austin still overpriced? Are prices going to continue to crash? And should I wait until 2026 to buy? And I get it. The headlines make it sound like we're hanging on by a thread. But here's the thing. I've seen this movie before. And when everyone panics, the people who understand the data and act on it are the ones who come out ahead. So today, I'll show you exactly what the data's saying without the hype, without the clickbait, just the truth about where the market's headed. Number one, inventory is rising, but not fast enough. So let's start with the supply because that's the heartbeat of every market. Right now, active listings are up 15% year over year, and we've moved from 4.9 months of inventory to 5.9 months of inventory. That sounds like a big jump, but here's the catch. A balanced market is about 6 months, so we're basically right on the edge. Not a buyer's market, not a seller's market. Even though supply is higher, new construction is still playing catch up from delays and higher build costs. So yeah, there are more homes for sale, but half of them are brand new builds sitting on cul-de-sacs waiting for someone to fall in love with that builder beige interior. Number two, prices aren't crashing, they're leveling. The median price in Austin went from $439,990 last year to $444,490 this year. It's about a 1% increase. Average price, it's up about 1.8%. So no, prices aren't collapsing, they're just stabilizing. But here's what's really happening. Sellers who overprice are getting punished fast. Homes that hit the market too high are sitting for over 70 days, while correctly priced homes are selling in 30 days or less. So if you're selling, you need strategy, not stubbornness. And if you're buying, don't expect a fire sale. The days of lowballing your way into a deal are long gone. And number three, demand is quiet, but not gone. Pending sales are up 3.3%, which means buyers are slowly stepping back in, especially those who were sitting on the sidelines last year. And this is the key. Mortgage rates aren't the biggest problem anymore. The real bottleneck, affordability and confidence. People are tired of waiting. They're realizing, hey, life doesn't just stop because interest rates are annoying. So demand is rebuilding quietly, especially under the $500K price points and in family-friendly suburbs like Hutto, Leander, and Kyle on the south side of Austin. If you've got a house in those areas, congratulations. Your phone's probably already buzzing with agents asking, is your seller flexible? Number four, what the data predicts for 2026. Based on the data, inventory, demand, and rates, here's what most likely is going to happen in 2026. Home prices might rise between 2 to 4% citywide. Luxury neighborhoods will stabilize, no huge jumps, but steady growth. Entry-level homes under $450K will heat up again because of buyer volume, and builders, they're going to start trimming incentives as their backlog clears. In other words, 2026 won't be the roller coaster we've had in years past. It'll be a slow, steady climb back to normalcy. And honestly, boring markets are where smart buyers and investors make their best moves. I helped a couple last year who wanted to wait until 2026 because they were scared of the crash. After 3 months of watching prices just slowly trickle back up, they finally jumped in, locked in a builder discount, got a free rate buy down, and built in $30K in instant equity by the time they close. They texted me last week saying they're so glad they didn't wait. And that's what I want for you. Not the perfect timing, but strategic timing. Now, can prices go down again? Sure, it's 2025. Anything can happen. We live in a time where major financial decisions and flips happen with a tweet. But based on the numbers, the crash ship sailed back in 2022. What we've got now is a correction, not a collapse. So don't buy the fear, buy the facts. Here's how to play 2026 the smart way. If you're a buyer, focus on value, not timing. Negotiate incentives while they still exist. If you're a seller, price right from day one or buyers will ghost your listing. And if you're an investor, start targeting suburban rental pockets now before yields compress again. And most importantly, stop listening to the doom posts on Reddit. The Austin market runs on data, not drama. I help people like you every single week, buyers, sellers, and investors trying to make smart moves in the market. If you want a clear, no fluff plan for what it makes sense for you, call or text me at 512-865-5933 or use one of the links in the description. Let's talk about your goals, your timeline, and the numbers behind your next move. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if this helped. Subscribe for more awesome market insights, and I'll see you on the next one.